Using Goodwin's critical framework, our music video breaks the fourth wall throughout, displaying our character looking directly into the camera to connote voyeurism. This is the notion of looking which connects the artist to the audience. In our research, the videos looked at reinforced the normality of looking into the camera when lip syncing. Also, meat shots are included as it is a conventional way of showing the artist's emotions. Another conventional aspect that Goodwin's theory states is the relationship between lyrics and visuals. Our music video conforms to this convention by the use of props when our character says the word bread, and a loaf of bread is shown to our character, also conveying a comedic value. The production campaign, covering all three tasks, the video, advert and digipack, conform to the conventions of its genre, grime. In the research stage of our production, we looked into how the genre was expressed by different artists. All music videos reviewed told us that the main character used first-person mode of address to connect with the audience, whilst almost all videos are performance-based with some features of narrative used as filler shots. Once our song was chosen, we were able to look further into our artist's meta-narrative and the star image shown. The main focus in each of these videos is the different types of costumes that our character wears. This was recreated in our music video, with our character wearing a total of 5 different costumes. Moreover, in Jeremy's videos, there is a lot of arm gestures and indirect engagement with the audience. This was also apparent in our video and shows a representation of an action code stated in Barth's theory. This is conventional of all music videos in this genre and illustrates that JME could be seen alike to other artists as they express themselves similarly. When looking at digipacks for this particular genre, we were able to identify that the artist is the sole focus, and it is unconventional of another person being seen on the front or back cover. For our print work, our artist appears on both the front and back cover and is seen on one side of the double page pane, reinforcing the conventions of the genre. The advert follows the same theme, with the artist being the main focus when promoting his album. The facial expression shown in these productions expresses the artist's emotions and conforms to the way other artists are represented in this genre through their print work. This format establishes the artists as authentic, creating a narrative code from Barth's theory. Looking at the ideological discourse of our video, our character and reading of the video can be seen as both progressive and regressive. The lyrics and visuals are seen as a progressive representation as the video challenges conventional representations of grime artists who are usually seen as gang culture. We cast our character as a young black male, which is key to our production campaign as the ethnicity in this genre is generally black, and therefore us using a black male as our lead shows that the stereotype occasionally reinforced by black artists is not reinforced in our video. However, the lyrics and the visuals can be seen as quite regressive, as the artist is expressing his views which could lead to conflict between himself and other artists. Towards the end of our video, you see our character use his elbow and say the words "connect my fist," meaning actions could be taken. This is regressive as it is reinforcing the stereotype that the music genre connotes recognisable violence and aggression to certain events. Further, reinforcing the masculinity of the character as problems have to be resolved through actions rather than through discussion. The artist's meta-narrative is to stand by his beliefs and morals, providing an individual performance despite what others are thinking of his music and the genre he is a part of. This was displayed in our final production because he is alone for the majority of the video. In contrast, looking at other videos from this genre, most artists surround themselves with their friends or gang to make themselves seem authentic with people backing up their lyrics. To assist this representation of the artist, he features solely on both the digipack and the advert. This is a key signifier in our production, reinforcing our artist's ideas of not being involved in gang culture. The advertisement was designed to run in Fader magazine, which is an American brand that allows an opportunity for new talent to gain a breakthrough in the industry. Grime is starting to gain some popularity in different parts of the world thanks to Jamie's brother, Skepta, and to targeting the US market seemed a good fit for our promo campaign. We chose to design an A4-page advertisement because we felt that this would best represent our main character. He is a tall, bold figure that covers 3/4 of the page, with the font layered over the top of him. This is conventional of other advertisements from this genre, focusing on a strong portrait photo, as there is a clear reading path, concentrating mainly on the main image and the word integrity to reinforce his strong moral beliefs. Use of visual motifs such as a dark room setting with the low-key lighting upon our artist's face is used across all 3 media products. This is done to exploit the artist's star image of an individual performer with strong cultural values. Furthermore, to reinforce these cultural values, the non-verbal language used illustrates his strong views along with the costumes he wears to show that he doesn't care about what others think. Moreover, the significance of the costumes is to show that he is wealthy as he owns branded clothing. The reading path on the advertisement is from the top left of the page to the bottom right. This is a conventional reading path as it meets the audience eyeline. The font size is also key, with the album name larger than the 2 supporting text, connoting the hierarchy of text. Text anchors the image on the advert as it is a bold size to assist the figure of our artist, a tall stature that is well noticed. The text overlaying the body to create a clear link. The anchoring of the text connotes Jeremy's principles, with the word integrity being a key element to his belief. Richard Dyer's theory explains that an audience perception of videos in media is never quite complete, with a character either being both present or absent, and being ordinary or extraordinary. By applying Dyer's critical framework on the construct of the star image to the 3 aspects of our campaign, it is evident that we have created an enigma with our digipack through making our artists both present and absent by having a full body photo placed on the front and then a half body photo positioned to the left of the page for our back cover. The extraordinary perception of our character is that he expresses tremendous amounts of talent as he performs into the camera. The ordinary audience reading is that our character is performing in conventional locations such as the train stations and parks, therefore as a connection with the audience as they do go to these locations. Another present signifier apparent in our production comes from the music video when our artist looks directly into the camera whilst using editing techniques such as prevalence. Absence is depicted through looking away from the camera, therefore our character being enigmatic, leading to the audience wanting to consume more.